All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the HR TailorMade live series, Conversations with Consultants. I'm your host, Dr. Tiffany Slater, and I am the CEO of HR TailorMade, the HR solution for small businesses. And my guest today, I'm so excited to talk to her, let me stop my alarm, but I'm so excited to talk to her. It's Amber Powers. And Amber is the founder of Shop From Her. Welcome, Amber.
Thank you, Dr. Tiffany. It is a joy to be here with you. I've been watching you do this series, and I'm just honored that you had me on. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for watching. I love hearing about the fact that people watch it and they're actually getting something from it. That's what you do it
Yes,
for, right?
absolutely.
So thank you. I appreciate that. So today's show is all about you and all about what you're doing. So I want to know, Amber, who are you? What do you do? And what made you start your business?
Absolutely. So I started in marketing about 20 years ago,
Mhm,
back before digital marketing was even a thing. And I pivoted around 2007, started to notice
mhm.
that marketing was turning toward digital, and I knew that I either had to pivot with it or be left behind. And so
Yeah.
pivot I did. And I've been a copywriter really ever since.
Mhm,
I moved to Florida about 4 years ago. And when I made that transition, I left Indiana, which is a very um, the community that I was involved with was very supportive. When it
mhm,
came to networking, it wasn't about handing out business cards. It was really
mhm.
about connecting with one another, finding ways that we could support one another, lift each other up, help each other through obstacles, and cheer each other on through victories. Um,
Yeah.
so I was expecting to find something similar when I moved here to Florida, and I did not find it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in one day, my husband and I attended 5 networking events. All of the same people were there. It was very much 30-second popcorn testimonial, hand your business cards out, and you're done.
Yeah.
Maybe you would have 30 minutes to connect with people afterwards, but it's not enough time to really build relationships. And that's what my marketing is centered around, is really relationship development.
Yeah.
So I found myself stuck in Florida. I didn't really know anyone. And I wanted to create the type of networking that I was looking for, but on a
Mm.
global scale.
Okay.
So I started my Facebook group, which I think is how we connected initially.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, so women business owners supporting women business owners. It's long, but it
Mhm.
tells exactly what the group is all about. It's really about showing
Yeah.
up for one another, helping each other,
Mhm.
just like I said before. Um, so it took about a year for women to really catch on to figure out, what is this relationship marketing thing? I'm used to just giving people my website or whatever and hoping that people buy, but that's not how it works. So it was intensive teaching for about a year.
Mhm.
Um, at around year 2, I hit 1,000 members in the group. Within 6 months after that, it hit 15,000 members.
Yeah.
And now we're sitting at 20,000 plus. But around 15,000 members, we were mid COVID.
Yeah.
And I was shopping online, ordering some supplies at, you can probably guess the retailer.
Yes.
And um, I had what I call a conscious crisis. And
Mhm.
I literally just stopped in the middle of my shopping and I asked myself, why are you on this website? You have 15,000 women that you could reach out to and ask if they sell what you're looking to purchase.
Yes.
And I asked myself, why aren't you doing that? And the answer was, because there's no easy way to do it. And so my
Mhm.
marketing brain kicked in and it said,
Mhm.
okay, well, how do we create a way to do that? And
Yeah.
so the answer was to create a website that looks like a directory on the front end, but it's really a search engine, which is all of these e-commerce sites really are. We
Yeah.
use keywords to find services and products. And
Mhm.
so together with my web team, we came up with a concept to, develop a search engine that uses keywords. So if a
Yeah.
person like yourself were to enter keywords, it would be HR consultancy and on and on.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted a platform where women could go not only to list their business to make it more visible to the buying public or the hiring public,
Mhm.
but also a chance where they could really show up and support one another. I want this to be a platform of women really putting their money where their mouth is.
Yeah.
I believe in hiring women, and intentionally seeking out the right woman to partner with.
Yeah.
So that's my hope for the platform. That's how it was created. We just launched May 31st,
Yeah.
so far it's going very well.
That's awesome. That is so good. I love that. And so
Thank you.
I'm always talking about girl power. I am here for anything female. But
Yes.
I'll also say I have love for my gents as well. I have 2 little boys that I just adore, so I
Yes.
love my gents. But I'll tell you, it's interesting that you say that you specifically buy from women because as I think about my contractors and my service providers, everybody is female. It never dawned on me until this
Yes.
moment, except for my CFO. That's it.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, so that's
And
interesting.
for sure. And you know what? It's not just about women. I started with women intentionally because I feel like we're
Mhm.
the most underserved
Mhm.
of the three communities that I intend to really incorporate into this. The first launch is Shop from Her. The
Yeah.
second launch will be Shop from Them, which is geared towards
Ah,
LGBTQIA.
okay.
And then the final group is Shop from Him. And
Mhm.
it really is about showing up for the small business owners because part of the research that I did when I had that aha moment, it really lit a fire in me because I didn't
Yeah.
realize the statistics revolving around small business. 99 in the United States, and this is a global platform. So the
Mhm.
statistics are similar across the globe, but not identical. But in
Yeah.
the United States, 99% of businesses are small businesses. And then
Mhm.
I started doing some research into, why, first of all, how much business goes to those top 10 online retailers. And it's
Yes.
60%. 60% of our online dollars go to them, the 1%. That leaves the 99% of us to split 40%. And
Wow.
of that, women get a much smaller percentage. So that's why I
Yeah.
really started with women. But this is a this is my, I guess, my chance at bat to really help our
Yeah.
economy as a whole. It's not
Yeah.
just about women, but I did start with women intentionally.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me ask this question, Amber. Why should people use Shop from Her?
Well, twofold. As a business owner, it gives you visibility,
Mhm.
um, ease to find your products or your services. So you're opening
Yes.
yourself up to businesses and hiring managers that are looking. I actually just partnered with in Atlanta, one of the top telecom providers who decided to use Shop from Her.
Oh,
Um,
awesome.
yeah, as their platform to hire for an employee recognition event. So they're literally just using Shop from Her. This
That's
is a
awesome.
platform that is going to be heavily marketed. We have a
Yeah.
very robust marketing plan ahead of us.
Mhm.
And then on the consumer side, it's also about, just I've spoken with so many women in particular, but even men who just say, this is so needed. We
Yeah.
need a presence that says it's time to stop before you hire or shop and consciously choose who you're going to purchase from.
Yeah.
Not because it's the easiest thing out there, but really like who aligns with your brand, who aligns with your
Yeah.
values, with your mission in life. And this platform gives you the opportunity to do that.
I just love it because there are times when you specifically say, I wish I had a female on my team as a CFO, or
Right.
I wish my social media person was a male. It
Right.
there are
Yes.
times when I literally have those conscious thoughts where I'm like, I need to add some testosterone to my team, and
Yes.
on some level. So I really really like the way that you have the demographics broken down,
Thank you.
and
Yeah, we were
I
very intentional, especially with the categories. When you sign up as a
Mhm.
business owner, I don't know if you noticed, but you can actually select based on location. You can select your categories. There are three categories you can select from. So if
Mhm.
you are LGBTQIA, if you're a Black owned
Mhm.
business, if you're all of them on our platform will be woman owned,
Yeah.
but Indigenous, we're really intentional because our entire goal with this is to bulldoze disparity. It's one of our
Yeah.
taglines. We
Yeah.
really want this to be a movement of people,
Yeah.
not just a platform that sits there, because there are plenty of those already. We want to
Absolutely.
really amp up, the visibility and make people understand that we're in this for the long haul.
Yeah.
So we need everybody to commit to participating.
Absolutely. Well, so Amber, so let's talk nitty gritty. Like, I know you just launched, but do you have any data as a result of the website? Like, for example, how many small businesses have gotten business by way of Shop from Her?
So far, I don't know, simply
Okay,
because we have not launched. Part of our marketing strategy is to really build up the back end first. We feel like this is
gotcha.
where a lot of directories fail. They're
Yeah.
very recruiting forward at first, and
Hmm.
then because it kind of fizzles out and not so many people sign up, they just let it sit there. We don't
Yeah.
want that. That is not
Yeah.
going to happen.
Okay.
So we are actively recruiting for the back end first so that
Gotcha.
when customers and consumers and hiring managers are able to use us,
Mhm.
they can easily find exactly what they're looking for. So we're
Okay.
really trying to fill that back end first. This particular telecom company caught wind of our launch and reached out to us proactively. So that's the
Gotcha.
reason why those women have been hired for those particular
Hmm.
spots.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's awesome. And so when it comes to the back end, you mean building up the businesses, the small
Yes,
female-owned businesses that are a part of the platform, right? So
exactly.
talk to us about that. What are the benefits of being a member? How much does it cost? What do you require?
Sure. So there's a few different tiers. I created an always free tier because I know everybody hasn't hit rock bottom. Some people are blessed,
Yeah,
from birth with plenty, but many of us are not. Some of us hit
yeah,
rock bottom and we don't have enough. And
yeah.
so for those women, I really wanted to create an always free tier because I've been
Mhm.
there. I've
Yeah,
been in a place where I didn't have a marketing budget, and I wanted to create a platform for them where they could get very real benefits,
yeah.
um, even though it's a free tier. So that is an always free tier. It will always be there. And then there are two tiers above that on our typical plan. The first one is a standard tier. I think that
Okay.
allows you about 15 keywords that you can add. So if you own, let's say, a handcrafted soap company, you can
Mhm.
enter everything pertinent to that. It might be essential oils, it might be bath bombs, it might be essential oils, whatever the case may be. All of those
Mhm.
keywords can go in. So the higher the tier, the more keywords you get, the more expanded your bio is, the more photos you can add. A lot of people have asked, is it a spot where we can actually shop? No. My whole
Okay.
intention with this is to really keep more money in your pocket as a business owner. So, the way that we can do that is to help direct traffic to your website. That's the whole
Yeah,
point of this.
yeah. I
There
love
are
that.
platforms, yeah, there are plenty of platforms out there that are marketplaces, and I didn't want to be that. I
Yeah,
also have no interest in being a review site. So there will be no reviews in our actual platform. But of course, we encourage people to seek those out.
yeah.
Um, and I got off track, so I apologize.
No, you're You were telling us how much it costs and the
Yes.
benefits of membership.
Thank you. So the pro tier is the top tier without invitation or application. So that
Mhm,
will allow you the most robust availability, I guess, to keywords and
mhm.
to be able to really build out that profile. All of those are completely free right now. They
Awesome.
will be completely free for the first 3 months at least, and we may extend it. We really are very serious about building this out and making sure we get plenty of businesses before we release it to
Mhm.
consumers and hiring managers. The final tier is the VIP mentor tier. So this is super important to me because again, not everybody has the budget to hire someone, but they all need professional wisdom.
Yeah.
So what I did is I made a VIP mentor tier for women who are interested in mentoring others. And it's not
Oh, wow.
necessarily, yeah, it's not necessarily like one-on-one mentoring, but
Yeah.
sharing quality information that women can implement into their business right now and make a
Yeah.
difference. So
Okay.
for people who are interested in that, you do have to sign up for the pro tier and then fill out an application that's on our website um, to be a VIP mentor. And all of the costs and everything associated with that are spelled out on the actual form. But
Gotcha.
essentially, you have to commit to the pro tier and you have to be willing to spend up to $150. The pricing can get a little complicated, but I'd be happy to explain it to anyone one on one.
Yeah. Yeah, $150 I think is very doable. I mean,
Yes.
as long as you're not talking $150 a day,
Right.
I think most people I think most
Yes.
business owners would think that that was pretty reasonable. I
Yes.
really love this concept, and you're right. So we met in your Facebook group. I didn't know you were the owner of the group, but
Yeah.
I was looking for a copywriter for my website, and it wasn't until we started talking that I was like, "Oh, she owns the Facebook group." So
Yes.
that's always a really cool connection to have. So thank you.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Yeah, so what's next for Shop From Her? What's next for women helping other women? I think that's the name of the Facebook
Yes,
group.
so it's women business owners supporting women business owners as the Facebook
Okay.
group. Um, right now, we're really focused on education. So we're going to be starting an education series that will be put into our blog on Shop From Her, as well as our YouTube channel. You can find lots of educational stuff. Yesterday was social media day. So I invited a few women who specialize in platforms like Instagram, Pinterest, to come in and just really answer some questions that women have about showing up
Mhm,
properly on those channels. So, education is huge for me.
mhm.
That's going to be integrated into the platform. Like I said, we have a very robust marketing plan. Um,
Yeah.
I will just say we are courting the idea of potentially doing a reality show. I
Oh, that's lovely.
yes. So we're definitely all about showing up, both
Yeah,
physically and just from our heart, for women-owned businesses to really spotlight them in a way that
yeah,
propels them forward. We want to give them
yeah,
wisdom. We want to give them a chance to connect with other women. So there is
yeah.
also, because a lot of people have decided to step off of social media, Facebook in
Mhm,
particular, they
mhm.
want someplace else to connect that's high integrity.
Yeah,
That's big for my group. I do not allow direct messages without permission.
mhm.
I do not allow cold pitching. Every once in a while, you'll see an ad, excuse me, that's been paid for by a group member, but I don't even
Yeah.
advertise the ability to do that, because I
Right.
really want it to be very intentional about connecting with each other. Um,
Mhm.
so for those women who have decided to step off of social, there is a Reddit style forum that is integrated into our platform where you can just
Okay.
go and connect with other women, ask your questions, get responses, all of that.
I love it. Well, I'm just a huge fan of yours, just having worked with you. And
Thank
if you
you.
all need a copywriter, a social media manager, Amber is the bomb. I just really had a great experience working with you. So thank you for that.
Totally
And
my pleasure.
Yeah, and I'm really excited about Shop From Her. I think I'm already on there. I need to go back and make sure that all my stuff is correct because I
Yes.
need to be ready. But
Absolutely, absolutely.
yes. Well, Amber, thank you so much for joining us. Please tell people how they can reach you.
Absolutely. So, for anyone interested in signing up for Shop From Her, if you have any questions, if you have any questions related to signing up, whether it's press, what our future marketing efforts are, feel free to reach out. It's amber.powers@shopfromher.com. And that's shop from her. Some people get it for nix that at shopfromher.com. Also, you can definitely request to join our Facebook group, which is Women Business Owners Supporting Women Business Owners. And my copywriting site is powersdigitalmarketing.com. Thank you,
And I,
Tiffany.
you're welcome. I didn't spell that right, did I? It's
Uh,
Powers.
yes.
Yeah, let me do that again. I want to make sure people actually get you.
Yes.
Thank you. I am so happy that I was able to chat with you today. I
Likewise.
think that so many people will benefit from this conversation and will sign up, hopefully, to be a part of
Yes.
shopfromher.com. And hopefully, they will reach out to you for some of your amazing copywriting and social media services. So
Thank you.
I am so grateful to have you. Thank you so much, Amber. Um, so I had a great conversation with Amber Powers, and I'm so glad that I was able to chat with her and share all of her wonderful gifts and benefits with you all. Hopefully, you sign up to be a part of Shop From Her, and when it's all ready to go, hopefully you log in there and you grab some of your business from Shop From Her, Shop From Them, and Shop From Him when they're all launched. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, I'm Dr. Tiffany Slater. I am the owner of HR TailorMade, which is the HR solution for small businesses. If you are ready to get the HR help that you need and that your team deserves, head on over to hrtailormade.com to get a free 30-minute strategy session. I'd love to help you grow the organization that your team desires. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to be alerted every single time that we go live. And in the next episode, we'll be talking to Dan IDeVito of Enterprise Bank and Trust. We'll be discussing what business owners should and can expect from their banking relationship. I'm excited about that. So please join me. So until next time, please be kind to yourselves. And thanks so much for joining us.